If you want to be an excellent player, your first touch can't even be average. Your first touch has to be outstanding. You need to be really looking into how can you maximize your first touch, get very consistent at it. It's the key to be a successful football player. One of the most important things when it comes to first touch is you need to be able to adapt to different balls that are coming towards you. Basically, if the ball is coming in the air, or if the ball is bouncing on the ground, or somebody passed it to you a little too hard, you're gonna have to deal with these situations because you won't always get the perfect balls from your teammates. One of the most important things to your first touch is moving towards the ball. When you move towards the ball, you are reducing the distance in between your teammate and yourself, where this gets rid of the chance of an opposition intercepting it, because then you won't even get a use of your first touch because somebody from the other team will win the ball. So you're gonna get rid of the possibility of somebody else intercepting it by getting close as the ball coming to you. Or this will also show your teammate that you want the ball. You are demanding that ball and you feel comfortable about receiving the ball. When you are moving towards the ball, this will give you time to actually shoulder check, because shoulder checking is also key to your first touch, because as we said in the beginning, you need to be planning for your next move. And if you did not shoulder check, then you cannot plan for your next move. Because when it comes to first touch, planning is everything. Planning which side you're gonna turn, planning on how close the defender is. Maybe you're gonna have to kill the ball and release it right away to your teammate. As you are moving towards the ball, as the ball is coming to you, you can make those early decisions, because this will give you time, because you know that you coming forward gets you away from the pressure. You're putting some distance in between yourself and the opposition. So you can actually make quicker decisions, earlier decisions, and better decisions when you're not under so much pressure. And let's say you are my teammate and I'm running towards you to ask for the ball, to receive the ball. 90% of the time, you're gonna pass that ball to me. And this also shows your confidence. Because if I'm just waiting and asking for the ball from you, most likely you're gonna say, okay, maybe he doesn't feel comfortable to receive the ball. But if I'm coming to you with the intentions of receiving the ball, I'm confident about setting myself up with my first touch, 90% of the time you're gonna give that ball to me. This is also a good way of thinking. If your teammates are not passing to you during the game, maybe that's one of the reasons. Maybe you don't look confident enough, and you need to look confident to your teammates, to the opposition, so they are feared from you, as well as your teammates thinking that, okay, my teammate looks very confident coming towards me and asking for the ball. Because at the end, if you don't receive the ball, you don't have to worry about your first touch, because nobody is passing it to you. So you have to be demanding, you have to be confident, you feel comfortable, your teammates feel comfortable, everybody feels comfortable about you receiving the ball. So you can actually have a good first touch, set yourself up, think for your next move, look around and look for your teammates, who you're gonna pass. These are all connected. Your vision, your shoulder checking, you coming forward, your demanding, your confidence, it's all related. You have to improve all at once to actually have a good first touch, because if you don't know what's next, your first touch is not gonna be good. There are different types of first touch. There you can use the inside of your foot, outside of your foot, your thigh, your chest, anything on your body that you can use to actually control the ball. And to be honest with you, you don't have to fancy it. But an excellent player is the one that does the simplest thing the best. And the tip number 2 is the one that is a little bit more challenging when it comes to the first touch. You have to control the ball that's coming in the air. Now you have to anticipate the ball's move. You have to control the ball that is maybe coming to you a little too hard, because most of the time you won't get the balls that you want. So you're gonna have to adapt. You're gonna have to move towards the ball, just like I said in the first step. You're gonna have to move backwards sometimes if the ball is coming in the air, if it's too powerful towards you. I personally love if the ball is coming in the air, because it's just mesmerizing and it just looks good from outside. But the first and the most important thing when it comes to controlling the balls that are coming in the air is to not let the ball touch the ground first. If you let the ball touch the ground before you can control the ball, before you had your first touch, that's not gonna work. You're just gonna be struggling. So you're gonna need to make a move and anticipate the ball's move and touch the ball before it actually touches the ground. So basically, if the ball is coming and gonna be touching the ground right here, if you made a late move, then the ball is gonna be coming and taking a different shape. Now you have to use different style of first touch. See, basically if you let the ball touch the ground first, now the momentum is not there anymore, because you have to use the momentum of the ball to actually turn or to actually plan your exit. Being able to control the balls or have a good first touch when the ball is coming in the air, I can't really explain how to do a really good job, because it's all about anticipation. It's all about you understanding the ball's move. But the most important thing that you can do to actually improve this is not allowing the ball touch the ground. Because if the ball bounces, now see, the ball might be potentially going backwards or take a little bit of a weird spin on the ball and going somewhere else. So you have to reduce this chance by understanding the ball, understanding the movement of the ball, which comes with experience and a lot of practice. So take a friend with you, go on the pitch and actually send each other those challenging long balls, balls on the ground, but really hard ones. So you're actually preparing yourselves for the worst cases. Because no matter how much I tell you that, okay, you need to do this, you need to do this, it's not really gonna help you until you go out on the pitch and experience it for yourself. So make sure sometimes when you're on the pitch and training with a buddy, make sure the friend sends you the long balls, but sometimes they're shorter, sometimes they are longer, so you are learning to make the move forward or you're moving backwards, not allow the ball touch the ground as well. And you're just adapting. And the more you do this, the more you're gonna get the understanding of the ball move, basically. Honestly, all the types of first touch, even your thighs, your inside of your foot, outside of your foot, your chest, your head, it's all about anticipation and it's all about timing. So once you understand where this ball is gonna go, you know part of your foot that you need to use. In my how to choose your position video, I got asked a lot of questions where you said you're very fast, your dribbling is excellent, where you have great crossing and all that stuff. But also you listed me that one of your weakness was your first touch. Well, if you want to be an excellent player, your first touch can't even be average. Your first touch has to be outstanding. So before actually I can help you choose your position, you need to be really looking into how can you maximize your first touch, get very consistent at it. It's the key to be a successful football player. Please drop a like, subscribe to my channel with the notifications on. You can also find my playlist right over here somewhere. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.